everyone in YouTube land. This is Jessica Bugg, and we are going to do one of our first show reviews, which Princess Uncle Devin and I just absolutely adore this one. It is The Crown, which is on Netflix, and it is all about the life of Queen Elizabeth II. First Queen Elizabeth was, one of the Tudors, and she was phenomenal, but that's a whole different video. So what's cool about it is I think we all imagine Queen Elizabeth II as, this little old lady who's very dignified and majestic, but, we don't think about her, being a young person who, had a love affair with this Navy officer who was Prince Phillip. And dude, he's hot. Like, Prince Phillip as a young man's absolutely delicious. So you get to see, like, you're introduced to them, like, the day they're getting married or 2 days before, and he has to renounce his tie to Greece. Prince Philip is Greek, my people. So I totally love that. It shows his mother, Alice, who has a whole fantastic life story. It alludes to this kind of love affair that Princess Margaret has with a officer in the military, and then it shows, this is before the Queen's the Queen. At this point, she's still Princess Elizabeth, and it shows her father basically battling lung cancer and kind of preparing for the throne to be handed over. And we also get the cigar smoker himself, Winston Churchill. He is, I don't know who I like better. I mean, there are so many characters in this show that I'm absolutely in love with. Prince Philip, fantastic. Princess Margaret, oh my God, love her. But Winston Churchill is just absolutely remarkable. So he's, this curmudgeon old man who loves, pomp and circumstance. He reminds me a lot of my adopted Italian Frank, honestly. And it shows him basically preparing the transition for Great Britain, the United Kingdom, to go from having this king to having, who's older and more established, to having this very young queen. And England, Great Britain, United Kingdom had not had a queen in some time. And it also shows kind of the challenges that took place in Elizabeth and Philip's marriage, especially early on, because, he had to renounce his nationality. He had to renounce his own titles. He had to take on a new last name that sounded more British. Like, it is, honestly, they packed so much into an hour, and I'm missing stuff. Like, I'm leaving stuff out here, okay? Would I watch it? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to be doing a follow-up on the next few episodes. Must watch. Like, I don't have a rating system yet, but it's a must. You need to sit down and watch this. Like, it is phenomenal. The cinematography is fantastic. The settings are just spot on, like the renditions of Balmoral Castle, of Buckingham Castle, of Palace. Like, it's just to the T. Everything is just spot on, historically accurate. I mean, it is some phenomenal work. The costuming's just fantastic. And we do get to see a young Prince Charles, who is kind of weird as a kid too. Like, I think he's just an odd duck. Like, I'm cool with Charles. I think Charles is a cool man, but Prince Charles. But he has his own drummer that's drumming. Like, here's the band. Charles is like way over here, like doing his own, like pretending to be a bird. Like, he's not even playing the drums. He's pretending to be a bird. So you get to see that. You get to see that Prince Philip was in the Royal Navy. He actually was very well respected by his colleagues in the Royal Navy. He took great pride in that, and also his athletic accomplishments. And they're kind of preparing him for when Elizabeth becomes queen, that he's not going to have a job anymore. He's going to be cute and entertaining, and he's not really down with that. Like, he's definitely an intelligent man who has a lot of very progressive ideas, and I think we're going to see him exert those through the story. Obviously, history is told to tale, but I really think we're going to start to see that as we're going into episode 2. We're going to see then Princess Elizabeth and Prince Philip do the tour that was originally supposed to be for the king, and they're actually going to go to Australia, New Zealand, Kenya, Bermuda, and a few other places. So that's going to be episode 2. Would I watch it again? Absolutely. Like, honestly, I love it. Like, I love The Crown. I'm totally sucked in, total fangirl. Absolutely brilliant work by Netflix. So if you want to watch it, you can catch it on Netflix. They do have a new season that just dropped, but I'm starting at the beginning so we can kind of make sure we know what's going on. So, everybody, I will see you all next time.